All right, y'all. Yeah. Um, this review is kind of late, but I'm here, child. My life is super busy. My family's super crazy. I'm super booked. Um, and yeah, child. Y'all enjoying the Sealy braids? Y'all enjoying this look? It's a look. It's a moment, you know. Okay. So this is Love and Hip Hop, child. Now, this was a jam-packed episode. In my humble black opinion, this is probably one of the best episodes of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta they have had so far. Totally 100% here for it. Like Escape, darling. Okay. So it began. Now y'all know they on the trip to Texas, Houston, Texas, because Rashida is opening up Pressed. We found out, we know that for last episode, we know that Tommy was unable to go on the trip because she showed out and want to beat up everybody. And she's not allowed to go on the trip. Stevie J is wherever the hell Stevie J is at. And who else? I think that's it. I think for the most part everybody else came, I think. Let me think. Yeah. And Keely is, who cares? Okay. So the majority of the people had already left and went on. Every time I start talking, my voice just goes out. Ain't nothing like good cold water. Good cold water. Anyway, so we have Tokyo, Melissa, and we have Carly Red. They are in a band together. Those are the three that did not get to make the earlier flight. Now, you know, Tokyo's mad at Carly because she felt like Carly should have reached out to her more about the fact that Tobias was on a date with Spice. Now, mind you, you know, Carly was acting up during that little double date with her and Sean and Spice and Tobias. She ran out with his shoes. You know, she was just being Carly Red. She was shocked. She said she did call Tokyo, but Tokyo did not pick up the phone for whatever reason. And Tokyo was just like, well, you sent the text. You know, you should have sent it by pigeon. Like something. Any other time you be up on mess. But if it's something concerning me. But now that it's actually something real concerning me in my life, in my situation, you know, sorry, you didn't reach out. So, I mean, I understand where Tokyo's coming from. And yes, Carla Red is usually more persistent with her messiness. But to be honest, Carla Red's probably still mad at you, Tokyo, for, you know, the whole meeting that she had with Sierra and Amber and the other girl and, you know, about BK and all that. So she was still mad at you and Sierra about that whole situation. And, you know, y'all kind of had words going out the door. So I'm sure Carly was harboring some feelings about that, as to why she did not immediately, like, do all that she could to reach out to you to let you know and stuff. So yeah, but furthermore, with that said, Sierra also did not tell you, Tokyo, at Young Jock's hair salon opening that Tobias was trying to talk to Spice, because Tobias started talking to Spice in front of everybody. He made everybody leave while he went to go talk to Spice. Sierra didn't tell you that, and that happened way before this whole thing with you and Carly happened, with Carly going out on a double date with Spice and Tobias. So, you know, tit for tat, tit for tat. I don't think either one of them really should be that mad at each other. It's like I jabbed you one time, you jabbed me back, and that's it. They should let it go. But whatever. You know, Tokyo did not want to hear nothing. You know, insults, whoop to whoop. Okay. So after that, there was a scene with Just Brittany. You know, Just Brittany, she's originally from Houston, Texas. And she has not had the best time in Atlanta so far, dealing with Erica Mena and Kiwi, and she called her Keely, and Estelita. So it's she's happy to be back home in her hometown. She's going to get some bling bling by the jewelry guy. I've seen him before, the Asian guy. I forgot his name. So she's going to get some bling, a grill or whatever she's getting. And we have Tiara and Jasmine there. Now, Just Brittany is performing at Rashida's pressed opening, and Just Brittany invited Tiara, but she specifically said, "Do not invite Jasmine to this event because I don't want no drama at my event." And what Tiara did, she went on ahead and invited Jasmine. They're gonna find both of y'all in the Chattahoochee River, both you and Jasmine, Tiara, because it's just there's no way that I could go somewhere where I'm not wanted. Well, I know I'm gonna be around people that can't stand me. Why would I go? Why would I go? That doesn't make any kind of sense to me at all. So anyway, they're talking, and Jasmine explained herself as to why she's there. She was just like, "Look, if it's gonna be any drama, it ain't gonna be for me." And whoop to whoop, and I'm just like, "Girl, please." It's just you treading lightly, child. It's a dangerous game, but of course, the cameras, the security, ain't nothing too bad gonna happen. Unless you're Tommy, unless you got the strength of 10 grown men put in one, and then hell. So Tiara was just like, "I'm not really one to listen to nobody and listen to rules, and that's dangerous, Tiara. You playing a dangerous game, sis. I wouldn't want to get beat up, so I don't understand why y'all want to. You and Jasmine, I don't get it. Why is this your role on the show? I like Tiara a lot in the past. Actually, at one point, liked Tiara more than I like Tommy. But now, Tiara, you're just on some mess this season. It's not a good look, mama. It's not. You're a pretty girl, nice baby hairs, all that good stuff. But you a mess. So, just Brittany's whole thing, just don't mess up my event. This is my first time reading Rashida and Kirk, and, this is their grand opening. Please just don't show out. All these people going to be here. Act your age. Act accordingly. So it's just like, okay, sis. Child. Let's see. Ernest and Mama D had a scene. Ernest is back in Mama D's bed. She's still healing from her surgeries. It was a cute little scene. Last we heard, Mama D said that Ernest was on that stuff. So hopefully, he's healing from that, and he's all right. What else? Mama D also had a scene where she had a construction workers outside, and Bambi and Scrappy pulled up, and I guess she's trying to make a little nursery for her grandbaby, and of course she didn't tell them. This is something she just wanted to do on her own, just being real extra and Mama D-ish. So they forgave her, but Mama D is just the most, and she's always been that way though. So hey, they just kind of let it slide. So we have Sierra and Mimi. They're at the table, and they decided to invite Spice and Tokyo. Now, Tokyo in her confessional, she was just like, "Oh, so y'all gonna invite Spice? How convenient that y'all invited me out, but y'all gonna invite Spice, the girl that's messing around with not my man, but sometimes my man, when I want to be bothered with him." Man, like, I don't know what's going on with Tobias and Tokyo. I really don't. I really enjoyed Tokyo on the Queen's Court, by the way. Shouts out to Maddie, T.S. Madison. So yeah, she was sitting down cool. Tokyo was actually very, very mature. She was chilling. She was just, cool. They asked about a Spice. What happened? Let me think. Okay, I think Mimi or Sierra said, we just come here to eat or whatever and chill. And Spice gonna say out of her mouth, I don't think she wants anything. I don't think she needs anything to eat. As a reference to her weight. Tokyo mood instantly changed. Mine would have too. Why are you throwing shots at me and I just met you, sis? And Tokyo was just like, well, you just a cheeseburger away, which is, to to be honest, what I was thinking too. I was just like, Spice, you be squeezing it in the clothes too, sis. But whatever. So they was just kind of going back and forth, and she was just like, look, it don't matter. I don't know why I'm here. I came here to eat hash browns. Tokyo talking. I came here to eat hash browns. Came here to chill. I don't know why y'all invited me here with her. I don't have any issues with you. Then Spice all of a sudden saying, I don't have any issues with you neither. It's just about you and Tobias. But by then, Tokyo had got mad, so she was being very petty, not answering Spice's questions. And, of course, that made Spice upset. Tokyo got up, and she threw that heavy purse that her and Sierra be having. Her and Sierra be having bricks in their purse. She threw that purse across the room, child. And lucky Spice, she's Jamaican, so she got reflexes. She ducked, and it didn't hit her at all. But then Spice took off her heel, child. She was trying to hit Tokyo with her heel. I was like, Lord have mercy, it's a mess. And Tokyo all on the floor, and I was just like, Jesus Christ, get up. It was just a mess, and they had to carry Tokyo out. I felt there was 2 times I felt people's pain in this episode. I legit felt Tokyo's pain in this moment. Legit. Like, you just come out, you completely being ambushed. You just come out, just chilling, think you're going to have a good time, a good brunch or whatever with your peoples. And, and somebody just comes at you out of nowhere. You don't want to fight. You don't want to turn up because that's what people think of you anyway. But you end up having to go there because you just feel so embarrassed and disrespected. And nobody's having your back or sticking up for you. And, oh my gosh, I know. But Tokyo, welcome to Love and Hip Hop. This kind of stuff happens all the time. I don't know if I'm strong enough to deal with that kind of mess because they just come at you constantly. And she was crying and upset, and she left. Mimi, she's from the hood and she's trying to be cool, and Sierra, she's so young, y'all. She young, and it's like, child. So anyway, everybody's in Houston. Moving on from that, but since then, Tokyo, what's the child's name? Spice have sent out an apology on her Instagram page. It's called, her Instagram is Spice Official, I believe, or Officially Spice, something like that. But she sent out a apology to Tokyo, and they're cool now. They took a photo together and stuff. So, we'll see how long it lasts. There's really no need for either one of them to be fighting, to be honest. The issue is Tobias and his toucan Sam looking ass. Oh, he look like a bird. I don't know what he looked like, child. That beak. Anyway. So Sierra, she goes to talk to Tokyo about the whole thing. Sierra and Tokyo are very close, and she was just like, Tokyo was like, I'm not trying to mess up Rashida's event. I know she invited me, but I'm not trying to mess up her event, so I'm just not gonna go. Sierra was just like, but friend, you can't let nobody see you sweat though, friend. And Tokyo was just like, it don't matter though, folk. I ain't going. So, she didn't go. A little later on, she ended up coming to the after party though. So let's see. We have everybody outside waiting on their buses. Tokyo, Carly being petty. BK was gonna hug her. She didn't hug BK. Sean was gonna hug her. She ignoring Sean. And Sierra's trying to ignore BK. And then when Young Jock came over to hug Carly, he gave Carly. Carly gave him a hug, just being petty and silly. And they got on separate buses. I'm not even going to explain the whole bus arrangement. Pretty much how it went down was Carly and Jock ended up on the same bus, and Jock and Carla was flirting with each other in front of Spice, Estelita, Carly, of course, and was it Mimi? No, it wasn't Mimi. It was somebody else in the van. Sierra, I think. So yeah, a mess. And then Spice is trying to tell her whole side of the story, and she did not admit, but when they all actually left the bus and got to Rashida's event, Rashida was asking where's Tommy. They explained the whole Tommy situation, and she also asked where's Tokyo. And Mimi said to Tokyo, she was just like, you was jabbing at her, you was picking on that girl for no reason. And Tokyo was just, Spice was just like this. Spice knew she knew what she was doing. I don't think Spice felt bad about it either. I think that it's a classic story of she saw somebody who she thought she was better than, and in every way possible, and so she didn't think much of Tokyo. And so that's why it was so easy for her to come at her. But, who knows what's been going on in Spice's life growing up. And maybe people came for her as well. She said something about, in Jamaican culture, like Jamaican women, they call each other fat all the time and whoop to whoop. I do know that in Africa, though, that the bigger you are, they worship you, for sure. As far as with females, child, I need to take my big self on over to Africa and see what happened. But so I ain't got no damn luck over here in the States, child. So but I don't know. Do I have any Jamaican subscribers, darling? Y'all tell me in the comments if that's a fact. If that's so, I think she's full of shit. But if that's so, then I might take it back. So Rashida, she gets her opening. Erica Mena loud ass comes in. They're hugging and kissing and whoop to whoop. Nothing really happened there. Let's shoot to the after party. Just Brittany, like I said, she ended up performing. She had on this pretty little fur. I didn't like her hair though. I like her red hair in terms of that's her signature, and I'll always know that's just Brittany because of her hair. But most of the time, I just don't. I don't know. A lot of those crazy colors just makes it just. I don't know. It just looks so unreal. Even though it is, it's just like, I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm saying, y'all. But, so she got up there and performed her song. Now, can just Brittany sing? No. But neither can Erica Mena. Neither can Estelita. Neither can any of them sing. So, I don't know why one feels like they're better than the other. The whole time she's up there singing, Erica Mena's yelling stuff, being rude and nasty. Nobody's shutting her up. Just Brittany got on the mic and said, excuse me, I don't appreciate people talking while I'm performing. I'm a real artist. And, I would appreciate if y'all just... She didn't say the appreciate part, which I wish she would have did. So, Rashida and them got up to support her and all that kind of stuff. And we didn't hear much of the song because Erica was taking over the scene. Erica's whole thing is she feels like just Brittany has a nasty attitude. But you don't, Erica? Hello? And she's just mad at just Brittany because of the things she said about her son, in which she basically just said she needs to take care of her son or something she said. But y'all was throwing jabs at that girl the entire time. And y'all hit her where she don't have any kids, so y'all was talking about her look and her career and all that stuff. That hurt that girl's feelings. So, if you hurt me, I'm going to hurt you back. And it's as simple as that. Now, she was wrong for bringing up kids and stuff. That's always a soft spot for parents. But hell, don't start that with me, and I won't say nothing disrespectful to you. That's just how I look at it. You can't really pinpoint or say what somebody might do, or certain things are being off limits or whatever. It's just like I expect for people to hit below the belt. If I've said something really bad to them that obviously hurt their feelings, I expect for them to come back at me with something just as bad, something that cuts deep. So that's just how I look at it, child. So I was just a little shocked when Erica Mena said she has a nasty attitude. I'm just like, but you're Erica Mena. But okay. So anyway, what else happened? So, Rashida, she's excited, slapping hands and whoop to whoop. Tokyo comes in and, she speaks to a few people. She goes right over to Sierra. Sierra's a little standoffish with BK. BK was just like, she acting a fool now, showing out, but I know she gonna be on my body later and all this. And to be honest, she probably will. BK's really, really slick, and he probably got women all over the world, child. Those kind of men are dangerous. You got to shoot them. The only way that you can cure men like BK is shoot them in the foot. That's the only thing. Pow! In the pinky toe. So, child, while Rashida and Kirk is just enjoying their time, here comes Tiara and Jasmine, child, walking up, pooching up. They look great, but just messy. Just only there for mess. And Tiara, I don't know why you are so invested in this with Jasmine, sis. I'm telling y'all, but they already gonna take Jasmine out, and they're gonna end up taking you out too, Tiara. I just can't. They walked in, Jasmine said, oh, she wanted to talk to Rashida. Woman to woman. Woman to woman. I was just like, girl, it's a little too late. JoJo, it's a little too late. So she walked up, and she was just like, hey, what's up? And Rashida just gave it to her. She was just like, look, you know, the fact that you're posting my son on Instagram, the fact that how you're moving out here in these streets right now as to why I don't fool with you and why I don't like you. The whole thing with you and Kurt, that was awful, and you know, y'all was completely wrong for that. But you know, she was just completely hurt. She was just completely irritated with Jasmine because you know Jasmine's just a thought. I don't know what else to say. She is. We're gonna go ahead and act like the storyline is real. Okay, so stay with me, y'all. So yeah, you know, Rashida wasn't really feeling nothing she had to say, but she told her what she had to say in a classy way. She was just like, look, your apology is what it is. You need to communicate with Kurt now, and that's it. But you know, of course, even that's going to be a problem because you still married to Kirk, so it's just a mess. Luckily, it didn't end up being violent. But Jasmine would have been stupid trying to fight Rashida in a room full of people that's there for her. Like I said, I wouldn't even came. I think that's dangerous. Showing up to a party while I know the person that's throwing the party can't stand me. That doesn't make sense. But whatever, storylines, they say that the highest paid people on the show right now is Rashida and Kirk, and the second highest is Jasmine. So hey, it's just about the money, y'all. It's all about the money. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at ItsKingsWorld on Instagram and Twitter, at ItsKingsWorld89 on Snapchat, Chase King on Facebook, all the good stuff. All my social media moments will always be in the bar below, darling. Stay tuned. And as always, stay black.